In response to the numerous crises now facing the Jewish people, both here and abroad, the Jewish Defense League has reinstituted its summer paramilitary program, Camp JDL. There are those who will protest. This is not the Jewish way. And yet, when has it been the Jewish way to be beaten and victimized? The arrogant assumption of the established Jewish leadership, the Jewish defense is equal to the violence of the anti-Semite, is derived not from Jewish sources, but from assimilated liberal ones. What a Jew must and must not do for his fellow Jew is predicated upon the notion of Ahavat Yisrael, the love of one Jew for other Jews. It is written in Leviticus, "Thou shalt not stand idly by your brother's blood." The time has come to understand that defense against evil is not the same as the violence against good. And yet, incredibly, for those who had watched passively as the Holocaust destroyed 1/3 of the Jewish people, the concept of Jewish physical self-defense remains horrifying. Evil does, indeed, triumph because of the silence of decent people.
The first principle of the Jewish Defense League is that of Ahavat Yisrael, love of the Jewish people. And by love of the Jewish people, what we mean is love of all Jews at all times and all places. Ahavat Yisrael, love of Jews, it means not being able to sleep and not being able to eat because Anatoly Sharansky is suffering in Russia. Who is Sharansky? I don't care if you know him. I don't care if you read his works. I don't care if you like him. He's a Jew. He's suffering because he's a Jew. And as long as he does not go free, I can't sleep 8 hours in peace. The second of our principles is that of Hadar, Jewish pride. Pride in being a Jew. It manifests itself in the way you walk. You walk with Jewish pride. You walk with pride and dignity because you are the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Moses and Aaron, Joshua, David, Saul. You are their children and you are the people, the chosen of God, who are following in their historic mission. That is Hadar. And you will use Barzel. Barzel may find itself manifested in this form. This is Barzel. This is iron. With iron and with blood and with sweat and with tears was the Jewish state reestablished after 2,000 years, and will you make that Jewish state eternity. With iron you will save your people. When someone comes to the synagogue, you will respond with iron. And we will put an end to anti-Semitism. Four, Ishmael. When you play with iron, you're not playing. And you have to have the unity and discipline to know how to use that iron for your people. For what? Away for the arm here. Pseudo here. Empty here. Knee here. Basic takedown. Up. And bitachon, faith in the indestructibility of the Jewish people. We cannot be broken. Babylonia tried to break us. Where is Babylonia today? Persia tried to break us. Where is Persia today? Rome tried to break us. Where is Roman Empire today? Greece tried to break us. Where is the Greek Empire today? Spain at its height and glory in the 1200s and 1400s tried to break us. Where is the power of Spain today? Britain and the British Empire, on whose soil the sun never set, tried to break us in Eretz Yisrael in the 20th century, and where is the British Empire today? We have outlasted the empires. We will outlast the Soviet empires. Those who attempt to destroy our people will fall long before we begin to realize our final destiny in the final end of days. And that's our belief. It's a belief that makes us strong.
The reason why I came, basically, because I wanted to learn to physically help the Jewish people in any way that I could.
Not sitting idly by while fellow Jews are suffering.
Education and ideology with their concept of Ahavat Yisrael.
The purpose of our violence, the purpose of our training is for Jewish sake and Jewish sake only. For the love of Jews, for the love of Judaism, Ahavat Yisrael. We are not a street gang. We cannot be compared to a street gang. We have a religion behind us which tells us to do what we are doing. We have an ideology on top of that which blends and all fits together in our program. Both the ideological aspect of it and the physical aspect blend, and we truly are real Jews.
Commence firing.
In matters of conscience, there can be no missing voices. This is why we must persevere in this cause until justice is done. It is a time for reassessment. The time has come for the Jew to understand that anti-Judaism is a permanent part of and endemic to every society. It is time to stand up for Jewish rights, to encourage Jewish pride, Jewish identity, and Jewish self-defense. When one day they write the history of our generation, it must not again be a chronicle of American Jewish apathy. We must all cry out, never again.